How you doing, sir? Cool, cool. How you doing over there, sir?
I am very, very well.
Okay.
I am, you know what I'm saying, living in a whole another situation, a situation that's not living. So I'm now the walking undead.
I heard that.
Hey, wait a minute, is it 9 o'clock Walking Dead now? Oh, yeah, it is. Shit, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I gotta get into it, man. I'm gonna do it. Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, that is on my list.
I tell you what, when y'all start Walking Dead, let me know. And I'll start.
I ain't gonna never start Walking Dead. I can't do the zombies.
Why not, man?
You gonna fuck with the zombies? You ain't gonna fuck with the zombies, nigga?
No, the zombies, I don't fuck with them.
Why?
I don't know, I just like killing them on video games. I don't like watching them.
That's the thing. That's what makes it so interesting.
Well, you know.
For real, I don't like watching them and shit.
But you never know. You might find something you like.
Humans amongst the zombies. That's really what the story. That's really what it's all about. Is the humans surviving the zombies. Because the zombies really. The thing about that, the zombies really ain't no threat.
It's the people.
Yeah.
Never thought about that.
Because the zombies, you can really the way the zombies are, you can manipulate them. You can throw some shit somewhere and burn them.
It's the people that you gotta deal with.
Yeah.
It's like real life, man.
I'll think about it one of these days. I don't know. The other shows on my bucket list.
I guess that's how I feel about Game of Thrones. I don't give a shit about white people, mythological.
And I can't say
Shaka Zulu.
And I can't say that.
And then I've been on.
That's
certain shit
no
that I
real
did
history.
like.
It's just like some old Harry Potter shit, really.
And see,
somebody wrote a story.
It's white people shit.
That's the only thing where I kind of it kind of didn't make me jump on it real quick because I really wasn't a Harry Potter fan, but I was I did like Lord of the Rings. You see what I'm saying? I was a fan of that, but I didn't like Harry Potter.
No, I didn't fuck with Harry Potter.
So
it's not that I didn't like Harry Potter.
People told me it's not like Lord of the Rings, but it's.
No, it's not.
It can if you like that kind of shit though, you can deal with the Game of Thrones. You see what I'm saying? It ain't the same thing, but
that's if you like Lord of the Rings, you can deal with Game of Thrones.
I guess, yeah. That's what I've been told.
It's probably Lord of the Rings turned up to 100 because it's fucking, it's killing, there's all kinds of ill shit going on in Game of Thrones on a weekly episode, nigga. Whatever you think was gonna happen last week, this next week, nigga, them motherfuckers gone.
Minus the ogres and orcs and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, minus all that shit.
But it's still a dragon lady.
Yeah, it's a dragon lady. She's the only one. She's a rebirth because they've been missing for hundreds of years, I guess.
So is there like a magician or like a wizard or some shit?
There's like a bitch who's like a sorceress or some shit.
She's like the female Merlin type thing.
In a way,
like
the way her
witch?
powers work, she's a red witch or some shit.
She's like a witch.
I guess the thing.
She's like a witch.
Because dragons are one thing. I mean, if there's fucking dragons, there's fucking dragons. They're not magical creatures.
They're not magical creatures. But I can see what you're talking about. But we get into the magical shit when you get to talking about them fucking White Walkers and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. Is there magical type shit there?
I mean, the White Walkers is like, I don't even know how you explain them. Or they like undead.
Well, you're watching zombies.
In a way, it's kind of. In a way, it is kind of like they zombies. In a way. Yeah, except they don't look like zombies and shit.
So psychologically, they got you fucked up. Because really, you could watch The Walking Dead. Because it's pretty much the same thing.
I don't like looking at the motherfuckers.
But because from what I've seen of Game of Thrones is you got kingdoms and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of where Walking Dead is right now. You got kingdoms.
I played the video game though.
Yeah.
I played Walking Dead video game and shit.
The survival?
No, the Telltale.
I didn't like that one. I watched it and I didn't like that one. Because that was more of a choose your own. Yeah, it was. It was choose your own adventure. It was cussing and shit. You can kill and that. But see, that's the thing. There was that game, but then there was Walking Dead Survival Instincts. Walking Dead Survival Instincts was you played through the game as Daryl, as the character from The Walking Dead. He's not even a part. That's the crazy thing about that, because this character wasn't a part of the actual Walking Dead story. The Telltale, that's the comic. That's based on the stories in the comics and whatnot. The Survival Instincts is taking a character who was added into all of that. Okay. And playing through the Walking Dead situation. Yeah. From the minute the shit starts, you know what I mean? That was fun. As a zombie game goes, that you saw the one, the Dead Island, that was fun. Yeah. But that's the thing about it. It was like it's. I can't see me not getting into Game of Thrones if I'm not getting into Walking Dead. I've watched some Game of Thrones episodes and was like, okay, I might be able to get into this, but I actually want to see like African shit.
But see, the thing about Game of Thrones that's different than Walking Dead when it comes to the White Walkers, they're rarely seen. You rarely see the White Walkers.
Because Walking Dead is based on the zombie aspect. So. Yeah.
But this last season, they finna tear some shit up. They there now.
So this is the finale, right?
The White Walker motherfuckers is there now. They finna tear some shit up. This the last season. Niggas finna die. It's finna go down.
See, that's where it's like the Walking Dead, where they're at now. You got zombies. That's why I say the Walkers and the Walking Dead. Walking Dead, if that was actually to happen, I wouldn't be afraid of the Walkers. It'd be people. Because the Walkers you can manipulate. You can skin one of them motherfuckers and walk around with that shit. And they won't detect you.
See, no.
So how you don't be like that? So what they can't bite you or something like that?
What right now what they got going on in The Walking Dead, they're called the Whisperers in the comics. Because what they did is they skinned like the Walkers. They wear their clothes and shit. Now the thing about it too, in the beginning of the series, there was a part where the main character, he found a group in Atlanta. To get out of Atlanta, what he did was they went and cut up some walkers, gutted them, zombies, gutted them, put the guts and all that shit over some like lab coats, and then walked with them. And the zombies didn't touch them because they couldn't sense them because all they sensed was dead.
I had to do that on the video game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that's how they got away. But what happened now? There's a group out there who cut heads. They got masks on. You'll see a herd of zombies coming. It may be 60 of them. Say it's 60. You see it's 60 what looks like zombies walking. 30 of them motherfuckers might be human beings wearing masks. Mm-hmm. So you out there, you think you just finna walk through these motherfuckers and just chop them because you don't want to use guns anymore.
Yeah. And
then one of the motherfuckers will move to the side and gut your ass. Because they're human. But the motherfuckers will just start running for you. Like, what's happening? And where they are in the story now, there's no gasoline, there's no ammunition. Which to me is crazy because one of the dudes, he found a factory where he made bullets. So I'm like, how are they? All you need is metal to make bullets. Of any kind. Mm-hmm. You got that shit, the machinery to make it, do it. But I think maybe it's the power, I don't know, but they got no gas, no bullets, so everything is like ancient weapons now. Knives and archery.
Hell yeah.
And shit.
Goes back to the
gangster.
To the old
real shit. But yeah, but that's why it's interesting, man. I think that because that's post-apocalyptic. That's some like if some real shit would happen. Imagine that shit though. I mean, yeah, I can see a dragon in the fucking sky. I can imagine that,
but truly speaking, the shit you talking about is shit that could possibly happen.
Yeah.
The shit that happened, the shit that you talking about is some shit that possibly could have happened back in the day.
Exactly.
Cause I mean, it's evident that we had dragons, but it ain't like flying. Like they can't say that we fly.
When you look at dinosaurs and all that shit,
I mean, but we got Komodo dragon, we got reptiles walking around that
are descendants.
They descendants and they resemble the fucking dragon. They got traits of it. They just not flying.
But there ain't no White Walkers, nigga.
What the fuck is the white? You never know.
But we don't know that.
You don't know.
But see, that's where
it might evolve, Lincoln, like the rest of.
You gotta think though too, because zombie is something. The dead walking isn't just chemical warfare type of thing. That's also like voodoo, magic. That the zombieism is magic. Because even still, it's also supernatural. Because vampires.
Yeah.
Some vampires don't. If they don't bite you to turn you, they just drain you. Yeah. And you don't die. You come that you're living dead.
Yeah.
You're a zombie, and you'll walk around and bite somebody else, and that person won't turn into a fucking vampire. They're gonna turn into what you are. They're gonna turn into a walking dead. They're walking undead, but you're dead.
Yeah, I think it's more too why I dig Game of Thrones because I'm into that like Skyrim and shit, like them kind of games, Elder Scrolls
that's cool.
shit.
Yeah, and World of Warcraft and shit.
No, I don't like that shit, but
it's the same fucking thing. It's dragons and magicians.
No, I don't like all the dragons part. I just like the barbarian chopping niggas with the swords and shit.
You're right. You're right, barbarian. I do like barbaric type of things. Because like I said, people think I'm not a gun fanatic. That's why I had to tell Homegirl I'm not a gun fanatic. I'm a weapons fanatic because I like swords, all that shit.
For real. I like that part. That was the part that got me about Game of Thrones, the first episode. Like, oh, they on some old gangster kill shit, nigga.
The first one I ever watched, I think I had come home and from work, and this was like the first time I smoked when I was in Hinesville. And I come home from work, and Moms was watching that shit, and I sat down and was like, okay, I was finna eat. So I was gonna eat and talk to Moms, and it was on, and then the action started. And when the action started, I was like, "What the fuck is you watching this shit? This Game of Thrones." I was like, "This that shit."
Yeah.
So it was so crazy because one scene was they was fighting. Next scene, the dialogue was pretty good because it was like debative dialogue where somebody was dirty on somebody and they was finding out.
Okay.
And the next scene was some sex scene shit, and I was like, damn, it was uncomfortable because I'm like, Mom,
yeah,
we like that. That shit was kind of hot. Damn. But then it went right back, and then the next clip was they was back to fighting and shit. I was like, well, goddamn, this shit pretty gangster right here.
It be going down.
This is all, and she was like, yeah, this is what Game of Thrones is. I was like, okay. Then my sister on the phone, and they like voice chat, talking and shit, watching this shit at the same time. I'm like, okay, when I get into that, I gotta get into it.
Yeah, and you gotta start from the beginning.
It'll have you from the beginning. I honestly think you can start watching from this season, this being the last season, because each one of these gonna be like their own personal movies. Because they are over hour episodes. Okay. Each episode as the season goes on is a longer episode. So it's like I think you can start watching from this end of this, from the beginning of this season to the end, and you would be like, oh shit, yeah, I see what this is, and it'll make you want to watch the old ones, but I don't think you will have to watch the old ones to watch this last season.
So I can say this: I've probably seen at least one, or at least 15 to 20 minutes of one episode of every season. I can say that much. Mm-hmm. I can mentally recall at least one episode, 15 to 20 minutes of one episode every season, to kind of know what the story was and what was going on, who kings and queens was and betrayals was, and because I remember somebody was well known, but the new queen was like, "Fuck that, fuck your rep, nigga, this shit, I got disrespected, somebody died, or somebody got killed or some shit like that." And then the dragon lady, she lost some dragons and shit, but she had some babies and they came out. And then when they was grown and they came out, it was like, yeah, the dragon lady was back. I remember seeing all this shit. So Game of Thrones is gangster.
Yeah, and there's certain episodes on Game of Thrones where it'll be a 50-minute episode and nigga 40 of that shit is straight battle. They on the field battling that nigga.
Yeah. One episode I vividly remember is the one where they had to climb up that wall, the ice wall. They was in the snow or something like that. And they had to climb up some fucking wall and shit. Motherfuckers was falling and shit on the way up. And then they got to the top and shit, and it was still drama.
And some episodes they fighting the whole episode. Nigga, they just battling. Nigga, battles over here, battles over there. They just fighting.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's like I said. That one I vividly remember sitting there eating and shit was like, damn, this shit is just going down. And in this episode, they talking. I don't like to debate because it's about law and shit like that, and who did what and who can trust who and some shit. And then next thing you know, these motherfuckers is fucking, and the next thing you know, these motherfuckers is scrapping, and then he's trying to survive. They trying to survive some shit. Like I said, they trying to climb the fucking wall and people dying on that shit.
Yeah, and I must say, I think that got me too. Yeah, and I must say, I think that's what got me too. Is like some pretty good fucking writing going on here. What the fuck is going on? Like, this shit pretty interesting.
And not so much as the writing, but the way they're telling the story, because it's the way they're keeping you intrigued.
Yeah.
1 minute is this, the next minute is that, and then the next minute. You know what I'm saying? Before you get bored with them,
to sleep and shit.
Yeah, before you get bored with them talking and shit, they take you back to as soon as they be like, ching, ching, ching. It's like, okay, that's right. He was finna whoop dude and shit. And he was almost finna die. And then the next thing you know, that's right. He was in it with both of them bitches. And
damn.
He got both of them bitches knocking them down and shit. It's like, damn. The shit was intriguing.
That's cool.
I think this last season gonna be fucking one of the biggest seasons I ever seen in TV, actually. And shit.
I'm gonna try to watch it. When does it start?
I think it's next month.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying on the cast, I'm going to try to watch this last season.
Yeah, this last season. This it.
If I have a question about something, I'm gonna ask, and hopefully somebody can direct me to an episode, and I'll go back and watch that.
Oh yeah.
Shit, but you got mostly the rundown of it anyway. You sound like you got a good.
No, it's still gonna be ins and outs. It's gonna be little shit that you ain't gonna know about.
But
you know what I'm saying?
you still ahead of the game. Put it this way, you're more advanced than I am with it.
That's what I'm about to say. Yeah,
You know what I mean? All I know is Jon Snow.
It's a dragon lady.
And a dragon
some
lady.
people betrayed some other people. There were some leaders who aren't leaders anymore. And the people who replaced them, they know about the betrayal and all that kind of shit.
And
There's
shit.
some kids involved.
And shit, nigga, we been sitting here jacking for like 15 minutes. I ain't even introduced the podcast yet. You know what I'm saying? TikTok, welcome to my block. This is Nobodyz neighborhood. And we in this motherfucker, as y'all can see, already jacking it up. So we're just gonna continue doing what we do, and y'all continue doing what you do. We just pay attention to what we do, even though we Nobodyz. So let the games continue. First of all, let's knock something out the fucking way, too. I wanted to talk about politics, man. This little Mueller report shit came out now. Well, it ain't came out. They got it, and they know the information on the bitch now. So they basically saying Trump did not collude with Russia.
Shit.
Ain't that some
Based
shit?
on what?
Based on the evidence that's in this report, I guess.
Then what's the evidence?
Fuck if I know, they ain't released it to nobody yet and shit. That's the thing about it.
Because they're still working on it.
Yeah.
That's what that is. They're still working on it.
For real.
They ain't got it together yet. How they want to tell you that he ain't got nothing to do with this? Because he do. They're trying to figure out how to tell you he don't.
You know what I think it is, though? Is that people keep misunderstanding that the Mueller report was looking specifically into a certain situation while there are other investigations going on looking into all that other shit we've been hearing about. The Mueller report was looking for a specific collusion between Trump and Russia and type shit, but they found a lot of shit between other motherfuckers in Russia and all things going on, but they couldn't lead it back to completely the Trump without loopholes being involved in it. But there are other investigations by the SDNY and all them motherfuckers who got shit going on that done filed investigations and got cases and indictments against motherfuckers that's separate from this. So the shit is not done. And besides that fact of the matter, they want to get him state anyway. They don't want to get him federal. Because federal, they can't do certain shit because he's president. State, there ain't no statute of limitations on what they can do, and they can wait till he out of office and lock his ass the fuck up.
Right. So, but the bottom line is that even if they did find something, they really can't do nothing to him right now.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Unless it's explicitly.
Yeah, unless it's just something totally egregious type shit.
Yeah, they actually got video of him and Putin sitting there like, fuck America.
Yeah, something, it gotta be totally fucking egregious.
Like, hell yeah, nigga, fuck America.
But that's as far as the Mueller report go. That's as far as all that shit go. It's all clumped up together, but it's so much separate branches coming off that motherfucker. It's ridiculous. So they really want to hit his ass after he done in office. That's really what they trying to go for, what I'm looking at.
But that's the thing. When is he going to be out of office? And who are they going to replace him with?
Yeah, who the fuck knows? There's a million Democrats running, and Republicans don't know if they like them or don't. Shit.
I don't think Republicans are going to get in there anyway. Because they behind him, who the fuck, who is America going to trust Republican behind him?
Yeah, that's true.
Shit, no telling.
I mean, if a Republican gets into office after him, that they cheated.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say they cheated.
They cheat every time.
It's not exactly, but it's gonna be blatant.
College is born
It'll be blatant.
to cheat.
If a Republican get in there after him, they cheated.
Yeah, because it's not swinging that way right now.
No.
Yeah.
Democrats got to be better at what the fuck they do anyway. They slacking.
They
slacking
get
hard.
in there, he probably
I don't know who the fuck they talking to.
Democratic ideals, which ain't gonna fly as a Republican. So.
You know what I'm saying? What's the killer that is, man? Which killer is that?
That's the no name.
Huh?
Nah,
Too high right now.
Purple, nigga.
Yeah,
Purple candy.
I was gonna say. Yeah, I think that's what I need to.
Yeah, that's the purple candy, nigga.
That shit smoking.
I did give you the 20 extra 20.
Oh yeah, I got you.
That's the one. Because the birthday cake is still there.
And motherfucking Disney bought Fox, nigga.
And happy birthday, because I saw that.
That shit
they are not
crazy.
hesitating. They put out a lot
Yeah,
of
they
fucking
fired
movies.
motherfuckers and shit too. They fired a lot of motherfuckers.
And they're not waiting. They got. I think they're doing. They got the Will Smith joint.
Which one?
The Bel Air?
No, the Aladdin. The lamp.
Aladdin shit. Oh, yeah, because that's coming out.
Oh, that fall under them now?
Fox?
Because they firing, they getting rid of all that shit, nigga.
Disney bought Fox.
Yeah,
but
Disney bought Fox, yeah.
Yeah, then they talking about it, and that's the TV show shit, right?
It's some of the TV, I think some of the TV shows. None of the sports channels, none of the news channels. Strictly the movies and TV shows.
So
like
they
this.
gonna try to make probably like how Netflix make a streaming service.
They already got one coming called Disney Plus. It'll be here before the end of the year. That's what
Yeah.
all this shit is for.
Yeah.
That's why Netflix battling these motherfuckers now,
that's
taking
why
that shit
Netflix
away.
doing what they doing. That's why they got so many.
That's why
thought-
Netflix canceled Punisher, Jessica Jones,
And
Daredevil,
that's
Luke
why they
Cage.
pulled in
That's
so
why they
many
canceled all
movies.
that shit.
But
You
I
see-
would have never thought Disney would have been able to buy Fox. Like I would have thought Fox would have had
73 billion is what it
That's a
costs.
whole lot of money.
73
Bro,
billion.
I'm like, man,
Let me,
Fox.
sorry,
Think
I gotta
about
take a
how long
drink
Fox
on
been
that
around, bro. Fox been around for a long time, doing shit for a long fucking time.
But they've been blowing it over the last couple of years. They've been blowing them.
they have.
Apocalypse fucked them over.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four, shit.
Yeah, they was both on both of them,
On
and
Fox.
they did
Yeah,
recoup
them Fox.
themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, but think about the syndication from the TV shows that they have and the networks that they have, because they got Fox, they got FX, they got shit that line up
They
under
did
Fox.
have a lot of shows.
But they
You know
ain't
what I mean?
making
Plus
that.
they
make the
The
movies.
bottom line,
Yeah,
the
plus
bottom
they-
line is that
'cause,
they ain't making no money off them big budget flicks. That's what I'm saying, nigga.
yeah.
It's taking hundreds of millions of dollars to make these motherfuckers,
So
and
what
they ain't
about the
making the
TV shows?
returns they supposed to. The TV shows is just
Yeah, that's gonna do what it do.
that's just gonna do what it
Well, I
do.
think that was
And-
like
and
even
you know
the Sons
what?
of Anarchy
To really
and all
think
that
about
kind
it,
of
I
shit.
see. I don't watch cable like that, so it's to
Yeah,
sit
that
back
was-
and watch
that
a
was-
lineup on Fox on a certain day. I ain't did that in a long
Well,
time.
Fox-
They
Fox
finna
big
make
as
more
they
money.
used to do
I
that
think-
shit.
They
I
used to
think-
have, and with the streaming service, they finna make more money doing that shit than what they've been doing anyway. That's
Yeah,
why
especially
it
with
only makes
Disney.
sense to do it.
But you remember that, like when motherfuckers had on certain days, they had a decent lineup. Like you might have had, I don't know, Married with Children, so and so, The Simpsons, all that shit lining up on that night. So from 8 o'clock to fucking 10 o'clock, nigga, they know that everybody's gonna
That
be
shit dead.
damn near watching
Yeah,
that
that
shit
shit
on
dead,
that night.
nigga.
Yeah,
That shit,
that's
they don't
dead.
even do that
Have
shit
that
no
no
more.
No, that ain't
See,
nothing.
I
they
don't
don't
watch
have
it,
it
and I can tell because I don't
And
watch
that's
that
and that's
shit
Fox.
like that.
I'm thinking FX, Fox, but Fox,
But Fox
yeah,
and
they
FX
lost.
FX too, yeah, FX.
But see, but that's the thing, FX
Like
had
Legion, that shit all
Fox
there is now.
News, Fox Sports.
This the last year of Legion.
all that
Legion
shit.
Yeah,
done.
really, I thought the Fox Sports would really help them, especially with the MMA that they had on, because they got UFC
They
on
do.
Fox.
Fox Sports is not part of the deal because they can't be part of the deal.
Right. But the movies and all that.
Yeah, but as far as the sports channels go that Fox has out there, there's a rumor going around that Ice Cube and LL Cool J have put together a business group, and they have the money to buy this shit now because they're trying to buy all the sports channels from Fox.
I thought it was something to do with the Big Three league.
I mean,
Well,
this is bigger than the Big Three.
Yeah,
It's
that's the
bigger
thing.
than that.
This
They
is
buy
bigger than
that.
the Big
I didn't know
Three. He
that.
buy
Who
them
knows?
motherfuckers.
And why not?
He got
I mean,
somewhere
yeah.
to put the Big Three.
Yeah, because you can do a Big Three NFL if you want to.
And that's true too.
You
And
can
you
do
think
all
about
kinds
it.
of shit.
But I thought
Get
no,
a
I was just
quarterback
saying, I
and a
just
receiver
thought
and a running back.
Yeah, you can do all kinds of shit.
Get a Big Three, Big Four, Big Five, whatever you want to do on NFL. You can do Big Three and still do.
But it's
Same
about
thing.
having the access to them networks. Them networks
Yep.
reach so many fucking people.
That's
what
the main
that's what it's
thing.
about.
Airtime.
So that's what I'm saying. Like Fox making billions, man. I didn't think that they would be able to be sold like that. You know what I mean?
And it's not so
To a
much as
piece.
being sold. It's not so much as being sold because even like I'll
They
say
was
for like some
losing
companies.
money. They were losing money, plain and simple. Niggas,
And if that's the case, they losing money, and here comes somebody with a deal.
plain and fucking simple. If Disney didn't buy them, somebody else was gonna buy them. It was gonna happen.
Right.
They were
Right.
losing money. Fox was a wrap. They was killing themselves. Even right now, the Dark Phoenix shit, they don't even want to release that shit. They like, this shit so terrible. They don't even want to let people even see it.
Yeah, and then they really didn't get a lot of love for Captain Marvel. Didn't really do too well. A lot of people didn't like it.
For real,
the only thing maybe it's because they didn't bring it like they should have with the original.
The only thing Disney wants from the motherfuckers is like that's already there. Is Deadpool. That's the only thing they want from them that's already there, already established.
Yeah.
All that other shit is a wrap. New X-Men, new Wolverine, new every fucking thing, nigga. It's Marvel style now.
Disney Marvel style.
Yeah, Disney Marvel style. And the only other shit they don't got is Spider-Man, which is owned by Sony.
Yep.
Sony owned all the Spider-Verse.
They just opened up their whole multiverse, yeah. So they opened up a lot of opportunities.
And Sony playing hardball now, nigga, because they little agreement that they did with Marvel for Spider-Man, that shit didn't work out for them, and Venom just blew up the way it did. Sony playing hardball now. It's a new contract coming around.
Venom was all right, but it really wasn't all that. I mean, what really made Venom
money.
Yeah, what really made Venom good really was the fact that Carnage and everything else was introduced into it. So the really what made Venom good was the fact that it was a platform now. It was a door opener for future shit. Because
they got the Morbius coming
universe.
out. Morbius coming out. Craven the Hunter coming out.
Yeah,
they're doing those
the
movies.
fact that they did not hold back. That he was literally biting motherfuckers' heads off and shit.
Yeah.
So it was like, that the way it was gangster like that. So it's like, now with Carnage and everything else, and with Craven the Hunter coming, and the way Craven gonna have to be with Spider-Man and these motherfuckers out there, it's gonna be, they gotta bring it.
The first Black Panther movie, Ryan Coogler, the dude that directed and wrote the first Black Panther movie, he wanted his original storyline had Craven the Hunter, not Killmonger.
Oh.
He wanted Craven the Hunter. Sony was like, suck a dick.
The Black Panther.
Yeah, and Black Panther. Yeah. Sony was like, you can suck a dick on that shit. Craven the Hunter ours.
Yeah. Well, can't have shit.
So that's where Killmonger came from.
They brought the Killmonger story now.
Instead of Craven the Hunter.
So they're gonna have to change. But I mean, are they gonna address that, the difference in the time lapse? Because basically, anybody who knows the comics, that's the time frame they know. So now they gotta address it where you gotta reverse that shit. So now whatever happened that led to Craven being before Killmonger, now you gotta reverse it to where now Craven comes after Killmonger.
They just gonna ignore the whole shit.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't got no access to Craven.
Or Craven in Black Panther.
They ain't got no access to him, so they gotta ignore all that shit.
But Black Panther whooped him anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, Black Panther whooped a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can't. Sony.
That's why Black Panther had over there.
Sony playing hardball, nigga. Sony don't fuck around. They like fuck that. And Sony was doing so bad that they had to do a deal with Marvel in the first place to do the Spider-Man after that second Amazing Spider-Man shit with Andrew Garfield. They was desperate because that was about to kill them right there. So Marvel came in and helped them out, and they did this little agreement where they made Tom Holland a Spider-Man and all that and whatnot. And he did, I think it was like a 5-movie deal or whatever. It's over after the second Spider-Man come out. And they got to redo a deal. But now Sony's sitting in this place where even without that Spider-Man, we have Venom just blow up the box office.
Yeah, it did.
And we want fucking Spider-Man and Venom. That's how Sony coming out. We want fucking Spider-Man and Venom. So if it's not going to be Tom fucking Holland, we're going to get our own fucking Spider-Man and put him in fucking Venom.
Yeah.
And that's what they're going to do. And that's what this whole little contract coming up finna be in a second.
That was actually in the Venom that they showed the Spider-Verse with the little Hispanic, the new black Hispanic Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They showed that whole little scene where they had the Peter Parker from the other verse and shit.
Miles Morales.
Yeah, and they like, we're going to go get our own fucking Spider-Man. And not only that, they said Sony coming up with TV shows, Spider-Man shows and shit and everything. Like, fuck what Marvel doing with Spider-Man.
Because now really it's Disney.
Yeah, Disney. Yeah, they like, fuck what Disney doing with Spider-Man. We finna do our own shit. This is our Spider-Verse. Motherfucker, if y'all want to, we can disconnect from you motherfuckers. That's how they feeling now.
Yeah, that's why they open this with the opening of the verse. It's over now.
They like, we can disconnect from y'all motherfuckers. Y'all need Spider-Man more than we need y'all now. Before it was the other way around.
And it's crazy because I remember this is one of the places I worked. This was an assisted living place. It was a chick, she had the sweater on. It was around holidays, Christmas and shit. And it was like a Christmas sweater, but it was black and white. And one of my other partners was with me, and I was like, man, she looked like Spider-Woman and shit.
And I told her that, and she was like, "What? Ain't no such thing as Spider-Woman." I was like, "Dude, are you serious?" I was like, "Don't look at it. Go, you know what I'm saying? Google on the phone." She, for some reason, she could not find it. She couldn't find it. She couldn't find it. I found it, and I showed it to her. She thought I faked it. She thought it was something that I drew. I was like, "Dude, thank you," but at the same token, no, this is real.
It's for real.
Yeah, it's a real Spider-Woman.
Yeah, that's why I was like, when they showed it in there, I was like, "See, I hope she's watching that."
Yeah, it's a real Spider-Woman. Like this, I mean, come on now. It's a whole Spider-Verse. It's all kinds of shit. That's why Sony, especially with the movie, the little Sony movie they just did, the multiverse, Into the Multiverse shit. Nigga.
They open up so many doors.
Dude,
even the little pig Spider-Man.
They playing hardball with Marvel now. Ain't no you just getting Spider-Man like that.
Yeah, they changed everything.
Yeah, ain't no y'all just bought them too. Y'all got Star Wars on top of it. Y'all got everything.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, and I hope they do it right by Star Wars. As I'm wearing this shirt, man, I really because the way they brought Vader and what was that, Rogue One? That was very. I like that.
Yeah, I liked that.
That was gangster. That paid homage to Vader.
Yeah, for real. At the end, he snapped.
Yeah, that really changed the whole aspect of everything after the
the next movie. Yeah.
That changed everything from what we originally saw as Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That just changed everything.
Yeah, it really did.
Got to see it, and I didn't think the story would be. I was like, what the fuck we need this movie for? I want to see, where the fuck Rey's coming from.
Yeah, that part right there was the cold part that made it bridge. This. We going directly from this to the first shit y'all seen.
It really showed how, like for me, the reason why I am such a Darth Vader fan is the level of intimidation that he brought. Just the mention of him, just the know of him. You know what I'm saying? And then when you walk in the room, then the door open up and you see Vader there, it's like, oh shit.
It's like the energy.
You know what I'm saying? That if you ain't on what he talking about, you fucked up. It's a rap.
Yeah, he might just grab you without looking.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact, the way he walked through it and the way he did, and just to see the intensity of it, that it just really changed everything for me. That led into the future of it, and how it changes how I view the Star Wars saga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, Rogue One was alright. I mean, I like the Rogue
One. That was
one.
happening right there. But they fucked up.
But the way it ended, they blew up on the planet. Shit. Yeah. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Not even that.
They died.
Not even that. The next movie, because like I said, I didn't want to see Rogue One. I was like, what the fuck with the next Jedi movie from this last, this newest, Force Awakens. So the next one is Last Jedi, and we're not gonna go into that. I don't even want to go into that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that was fucked up. That was some bullshit.
What, Last Jedi?
Yeah, I didn't really like it, man. I really didn't like it. Too much bullshit. It was too Star Wars.
I mean,
but it didn't tell the story.
I mean,
I didn't tell me nothing.
I know. I don't really know how I felt about it because I mean, it entertains me. I've watched it several times and it entertains me.
But it didn't tell you.
It's more like, did you remember that Superman? Before they did Man of Steel.
Okay.
The Superman with Brandon Routh. When he had a son and shit.
Kevin Spacey.
When he had when Kevin Spacey played Lex Luthor and shit.
And that boy just pushed the piano and was like, hey, wait a minute, that's,
Superman Begins.
That Superman.
Yeah.
That Superman entertained the fuck out of me. But
Superman
it was
Begins.
the weakest, most bullshit you could ever fucking watch.
It was the way they shot it.
But that shit entertained the fuck out of me. I liked that movie, but when I sit back and think about what I watch when I'm done, I'll be like, man, that was some bullshit.
Here's the thing I tell you, and it's funny because it comes to, like with the movie thing. I watched a video where Michael J. White talked about Spawn, and he was like, in the first cut, it was only maybe like 40-some special effects, but it told the story of it told the story of Al Simmons and how he becomes Spawn, which is really what it is.
Yeah.
But then they bring in a new director and he changes shit, and all of a sudden they got 114 fucking special effects. And the story becomes more about the special effects of Spawn and his abilities than it is about the character. And people didn't really like the movie and how they changed the shit. And it's just fucked up, man.
Because you see how that really could have been so much better.
Yeah, man. Because really that's what it is. And it was one of the first few movies to come out as with a black superhero.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of showing it the way it was really to be shown, what kind of a man he was before, all of this, they didn't do that. They just wanted to show you what he could do as this.
But see, honestly,
of hell and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, but see, honestly, that's why Marvel basically started kicking everybody's ass, because Marvel said, "Fuck it, we gonna get people that actually like comic books, who actually read comic books to do our fucking shit." Instead of just going and get random motherfuckers and be like, here's the Superman property, make a movie out of that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga over there doing thespian work and shit. Nigga over there doing all kinds of indie films, don't know shit about making no movie, or it might be some big name motherfucker don't know shit about Superman.
Yeah.
And you putting him at the helm like, go do a movie.
Cause that's like with DC when they come out with their comic movies. Them shits
the
be
comic
great.
books. Yeah, the comic book movies
Them shits
kill
be
Marvel.
Like,
the animated.
Yeah, the
you be like,
animateds, they
man,
kill Marvel.
why I couldn't see this like in a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A real
Yeah, why
movie
not?
type
Why not?
Why they don't copy that?
Yeah,
Copy
like
that.
the
Justice
plot,
League
the
War
story,
should've been-
it's all
Yeah,
good.
Justice
been.
League War should have been the Justice League movie.
Yeah.
And from what I hear, that's kind of really what it was until the
Did you
motherfucker got
see
to
it?
fucking with it.
You didn't see it?
What?
Justice League movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what when I watched it, I was like, dude, this is y'all tried.
No,
But
I'm
you
saying
didn't.
they changed that movie. The Justice League that we seen was changed completely because they brought in the second director at the end to take over. Josh Whedon came in at the end to take over for Kurt Snyder. Is that his name? Whatever, Snyder. He came in to take in for dude because he ran into some old bullshit in the middle of the filming or whatever. So dude came in to take over and he changed it up the way that the studios wanted him to change it up. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no real vision for this shit. It switched the visions of how the movie was supposed to be made, switched in the middle. Well, at the end, really, it wasn't even in the middle. They brought him in at the end to do this bullshit. And that nigga just, man, I'm just...
They fucked the movie up.
They fucked the movie up.
Could have been better.
It could have been better. They fucked it up. But from what I hear, the original script had Darkseid. It didn't have no motherfucking Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
It was Darkseid.
I mean, I dig it because Darkseid is so gangster, and really you want to set up the story. So bringing in Steppenwolf, it's almost like, okay, because you just brought what was the boy named Hades or whatever from
Ares.
Ares with Wonder Woman. So it was like, okay, you now you bring Steppenwolf, bringing Darkseid. You really gotta. I mean, this is a big part of the story.
But that's the whole point. The only reason they supposed to be joining together as a Justice League is because Darkseid comes.
Well, they might have got
Fucking
intimidated.
Steppenwolf.
Might have got intimidated by Thanos.
But
Marvel and shit. You know what I mean? They be like, man, Thanos gonna be in the next one?
It's funny because the other day I had on this hat. I had on the Black Panther hat and was wearing a Superman shirt, but it was both gray. You know, it was a gray Superman shirt, and then I'm wearing a hat. So it was like I'm DC or Marvel out here and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess I would have liked to have seen it more along the war lines.
Yeah,
The
but see, here's the fucked up
part.
part.
Would have been more gangster that way, but that would have been Darkseid because they really brought
That
the
should have been fucking
Darkseid.
Darkseid.
It was the jump boxes and everything.
But here's the shitty part about it too. At the same time, is that we sitting here talking about Steppenwolf for Darkseid, but you can't bring Darkseid. You ain't got the fucking Green Lantern.
And you can't.
Where the fuck the Green Lantern at?
Yeah,
How you gonna put together the Justice League anyway without the Green Lantern?
Right.
Yeah.
You still
How
got
the fuck are you overstepping that?
Yeah. There's
That
a
right
whole
there
lot.
was fucked up.
Martian,
Y'all
all that
wanted
shit.
everybody who ever watched fucking DC or read a comic ever to just go and be like, oh yeah, there was no Green Lantern when Justice League.
Yeah, and they just completely disregarding the Ryan Reynolds, if that's his name, right? Yeah.
I mean, I can even
Just
understand
completely
disregarding him.
Yeah.
But the fact of the
'Cause
matter,
he's Deadpool now. He
Yeah.
ain't coming back for
Yeah.
it. He ain't gonna do. I would be surprised though. Wouldn't that be funny if he came back to do Green
I
Lantern?
actually
It'd be like
heard
the
that he
Dion
said
of that motherfucker.
I actually heard that they was talking about he
Yeah.
could end up doing that.
Why not? I mean, why not? If
Yeah.
I was him, I would do it. I mean,
Come back and
you're
do
the
it.
first Green Lantern actual action movie like that. I mean, now, you're not the first action movie Green Lantern because it was like back in the 70s or early 80s or whatever they did do Justice League.
Yeah.
Or Justice Friends or some shit like that.
It was,
That an
Super
actual movie.
Friends.
Super Friends, yeah, you're right. That was a Super Friends movie. They actually did that. And they had the Hawkman and Hawkgirl and all that shit. So yeah, Hawk and oh no, not Hawk, but Wonder Woman and she had the invisible flying
Yeah,
plane
yeah.
and all that shit. I think it
Invisible
was
jet.
Linda Carter too.
Yep.
So yeah, so they did.
I used to
back
like
in
that
the day.
Wonder Woman too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I used to like that Wonder Woman.
Brunettes.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm like. This whole Disney shit got what? Indiana Jones, nigga. They got all that shit.
I
like
just
the Indiana
watched
Jones.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
For
I was
real?
at work. Yeah, I was at work, and I was like, dude, I hadn't watched this. I had to
That's
put
a
something
classic,
on 'cause it
man.
was quiet. Yeah. Because the chicks just screamed the whole entire movie. Every time you turn around, she was screaming. I was sitting here like, dude, every 10 minutes, I'm like, damn, I can't get no work done because this bitch steady screaming and shit. I'm trying to see. I forgot what happened there and shit. From the time she got done singing, that was it. She was screaming. They was jumping out the plane, and she was a bunch of bugs was crawling on her, and somebody tried to kill her. Then Indiana Jones tried to kill her, and she slapped him. And then it was on the bridge. It was alligators. And then it was more stuff. And it was something else, and then it was over. But she was screaming the whole time.
Which one?
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Oh, okay. You talking about the little chick?
With the little, He had the little Asian kid. He had the little blocks on his feet.
Yeah. I know you talking about. Yeah, she was screaming the whole fucking time. Yeah.
She was screaming every time you turn around. Oh, what pretty birds and the bats.
Yeah, she was just screaming.
That was a good one though. That was a good one. I did a Indiana Jones gauntlet. I think I got to halfway through Crystal Skull when I fell asleep and shit. But yeah, Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I gotta go through my Indiana Jones.
They don't even make those kind of movies anymore.
I know, right?
Nah.
The closest thing probably been like what a National Treasure or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, and that was like a modernized.
Yeah.
But the thing about Indiana Jones was, Indy wasn't necessarily the National Treasure. Nicolas Cage character in National Treasure, he was kind of soft.
Yeah, Indy was necessarily he wasn't necessarily a good guy.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. He wasn't necessarily good or
Yeah,
bad.
man.
He just
carried
did
a
what
gun.
needed to
He
be
just
done.
got caught up in
He
some
carried
shit.
a
Like,
gun.
wait a minute.
Yeah, he carried it, dude. He carried a gun.
He carried a strap
and a bull
and a
whip.
whip.
So
I mean, come on, man. This guy, he's
he was in
entirely.
a bitch.
Nicolas Cage character, he didn't want to do. He just wanted to find some shit. And
Yeah,
really,
yeah,
all he
yeah.
wanted to do was clear his family name. He wanted to prove that his uncles and all of them was right, that there was some actual treasure out there and some shit like that. Indiana Jones wasn't.
You know
all
what
that.
kind of took elements of Indiana Jones that just came out?
What?
Aquaman.
Yeah, they did.
Aquaman took
I
elements
noticed
of
that.
Indiana Jones.
I noticed that. But really, a crazy thing too, Jackie Chan he's been taking elements of Indiana Jones. If you look at
Yeah, but
Operation
niggas never
Condor,
looked at Jackie Chan as that. But I know what you mean. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but them like the last movies you've seen where somebody actually went on an adventure where they had to solve puzzles and shit like that, some Tomb Raider type shit. Right now, Indiana Jones is Tomb Raider.
They
Tomb
kind
Raider.
of got a super dumbed down version of it with Jumanji.
Yeah, really. Yeah, that's what they did. Jumanji is Indiana Jones. But again, like I said, Tomb Raider is the closest thing you got to Indiana Jones. So it's almost like you don't have it, but
They making a or it might already as it already came out, but they making an Uncharted movie.
Yeah, now that I want to see.
Yeah.
Uncharted was I see you got fave video games on there. I know that's lower on the topics, but
We can do however we do shit, nigga.
but
Nobody's
I
never
have
here,
to
nigga.
tell
We do
you-
shit how we do it, nigga.
I've played through the Uncharted series. That shit was fun.
Yeah, I did
That
too.
shit was
I liked
fun.
the Uncharted. I
That
liked
shit
it.
was very fun.
Yeah, it was very entertaining. That was a very good game.
Yeah. This.
That nigga in zombie mode. He a White Walker.
Hell yeah.
Black Walker.
Uncharted was the shit. It did.
Black
even,
Walker. Nobody Black Walker.
Have you ever played Uncharted?
Yeah, I had 3.
Okay.
Uncharted 3.
I played all of them. So all of them after one after the other. That's why like the last one I even got the Uncharted controller. I broke that shit.
This nigga must be pooped the fuck out. Had him up all damn night.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, he over here in the zone and shit. What's up with you,
I'm
Dank
chilling.
Nobody?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, bro.
Dank over there quiet as a motherfucker.
Nah, man.
You know what I'm saying? We already missing that other motherfucker, Nobody.
Yeah, I was about to say we showed one.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We already showed one. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta roll up one because we showed one.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, man. I'm Try to roll up a little bit too.
You're okay.
Yeah. Shut the fuck
Yeah, I hear you. Shit, nigga. What video we check out? We checked out Schoolboy shit, Num Num Dumb or whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah, Num Num Juice.
Num Num Juice, yeah.
Yeah, that was that shit.
Gotta get it right, huh?
Hey, that shit right.
That Schoolboy with when they was doing the Diddy and all that shit in it, doing the No More Money Problems, all that crazy shit, the Belly. That video and shit with all the little squares. Yeah, that was an alright video.
Yeah. Shout out to Schoolboy Q and TDE and all them niggas.
TDE
Y'all
always
niggas
come with the
ballin'.
fire ass videos. Every video they come with got the cold ass concept and raw. I'm gonna just give it to them on that shit.
I still
they got the best videos
love
I see
that
come
J-Rock,
consistently from any clip.
That J-Rock shit is that shit hard, bro. I love that shit. That J-Rock
For
is
real.
what's up.
And the nigga Schoolboy cut his hair.
Yeah, I seen that shit. He ain't got
Nigga,
the hand no
cut
more.
his hair, nigga out here.
It be like that sometimes. You gotta get, out with the old and in with the new,
You know what I'm saying? Get rid of that shit. Fuck it. That's what Lil Wayne should do. Nigga need to get rid of that shit. Right?
Well, sometimes when the hellback go,
Shit,
when
that
the
nigga's a
goes,
lost cause. That nigga need to go on and either get the motherfucking hair transplant or just cut that shit and do the J-bone, nigga. Go Kobe on niggas.
Yeah.
Cause that nigga need to give it up. Them motherfucking dreads don't had it, nigga. Them motherfuckers hanging on by threads, nigga.
Yeah, but we live in a new time.
For real, nigga, you need to go see Tiger Guy, nigga.
Yeah, go ball.
Go see Tiger Guy and Tory Lanez and them homeboy and shit, nigga. No, fuck that. You got more money than nigga. Go see LeBron, homie, nigga.
That's
go see the
fucked
nigga
up.
who fuck with
Yeah,
LeBron.
get that paint shit. You gotta get your shit.
Go get the
painted
good
on
shit,
there.
nigga.
That's
You
fucked
fucking
up. You gotta go to a nigga to get your shit rebuilt.
For
Get your
real, you too
hairline
old for
rebuilt
that
and
shit, nigga. Either get your shit looking raw like it's supposed to be, nigga. Like you claim you got the money you got, nigga, or just get rid of that shit, nigga. One way or another. Nigga, you can't have it both ways, nigga.
You gotta think about it, man. When you got a 30-year-old car, man, sometimes you gotta get that engine rebuilt, nigga. Be that same way with the hairline.
Shit. No, the same way with his hairline, nigga. My hairline great.
Nah, because hey, it's some niggas out here, man. The hairline pushing back,
Straight
man.
up, nigga.
It's
Just took
pushing.
care of that
It's
shit,
going.
nigga. All that damn money.
It's going. It's a lot of niggas younger than us. Just got them headlines to
Yeah,
sleep.
look at LeBron, nigga. He ain't had no
exactly.
hairline when he came in the league. Now he got one and shit. Woo. Hocus pocus for your ass.
That's what winning costumes.
Yeah.
Hocus pocus, nigga.
Hey man, you win, man. You can get you something.
You know what I'm saying? All right, what about my song of the year, nigga? This is my new song, nigga, that Lil Duval.
Lil Duval, pull up.
That's my shit, nigga. Pull up.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Pull up. That's my shit, nigga.
You think it's hotter than the first one?
I like it better than the first one.
You like it better than the first one? But do you think it's hotter than the first
This
one?
probably ain't gonna be hotter than the first one just
Because the first one was
the first one
shit.
got Snoop, nigga.
Yeah, but the first one was the shit, nigga.
First one had Snoop, nigga.
Yeah. niggas still out here living their best life.
Shit. Don't underestimate the power of the Snoop Doggy Dogg, nigga. Especially on a song like that.
I'm just saying, niggas still out here living their best life.
For real.
They might not be pulling up yet.
No, they ain't pulling up yet, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It
I'm
might
always
take
ahead
them a
of the
little minute to
curve.
pull up, because they still living their best life.
I'm always sitting ahead of the curve watching niggas fall off before they get around. I just see if I can peep game. I'm already there. But shit. Nigga, what? I checked out Us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
like
check
this
out
shit?
Us?
Yeah, I
You
got
like
about
it?
halfway through.
What's the nigga Peel's second movie?
It's better. So tell me this. Is it better than the first?
Is it better than Get Out? To me, it is. I mean,
Yeah, okay.
Get Out had me, okay. Get Out was kind of overrated to me for the simple fact that a real nigga wouldn't get caught in them situations.
Yeah.
I agree. I have to say though,
Yeah.
the one thing that got me with Us,
The beginning when the family first shows up, and the father and they say, okay, it's a family out there.
Yeah.
He goes out there on some straight white man.
Yeah, on
shit.
some white man shit, dude.
That was
I
straight.
like,
Hey, how you doing? You're in my
I was like,
property.
I was sitting there tripping like,
Then he goes
nigga,
back
you
in.
need
Then
to
he comes
die
back
right
with
now.
a bat.
And he comes back with a bat
Then
like he gangster now.
Get
Get off my property.
Get off my property.
I mean, again.
The motherfucker scattered on his ass. He's like, oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
They scattered on
But
him.
then dude comes walking down there. He's scared now. What? Wait a minute. What was you gangster for coming out there in the first fucking place?
Yeah.
You went out there with nothing.
Yeah, with nothing.
You could have went out there the first time and they could have just started walking at you.
Yeah.
What the fuck you was gonna do? Run back in?
Run back in and go grab the bag.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man, them motherfuckers came out. Yeah, he was on some white people shit with that one. I was so tripping,
Back
like,
on.
I was like, P.O. had to throw the white people shit in her.
Second
I
Amendment.
had to throw it in.
Second Amendment.
But it did get gangster. It did get gangster.
See, that's what scares me. From what I presume of what the movie is about, if that was for me, that was me, I might have been out there because, I wouldn't have went out there with a bat. I'd have went out there with like 320, like what you want. He might have upped the 320, like boom, boom. Because I should have been out there shooting in the first fucking place. They out there on some ill shit. But that's, considering what the movie is about, though, and what the message is, that inner evil, I guess that's why I'm like,
I mean,
it would have been
because at the end of the movie, spoiler alert if you ain't seen us, which most people ain't seen, so it kind of fucked up right now. So
your fault.
spoiler alert. But at the end of the movie, it's the twist part where you actually find out that they were the opposite people the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was there fighting with her family, killing up the other motherfuckers who looked like them or whatever, but the other motherfuckers who looked like them, the girl was actually the real girl who got switched when they were young. So she was really coming back for revenge for the bitch switching with her when she was young.
See, that's what I was picking up on too. When the girl was little and she went in the fun house.
Yeah, when she went to the fun house.
The chick, the little girl that grabbed her by the throat was the one that came out.
Yeah.
And has been living. And the one that got choked, she wasn't crazy, but that was that inner evil. That's why I was like, dude, I see the twist. I see the twist.
Yeah.
So spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Killed it.
Yeah, it was good, but it was quite intriguing. I tell you this, it's nice to see that, from a black writer, some deep Stephen King type shit that really makes you think. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the horror side of it, that makes it horrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, and looking at some of what he did was like, okay, that was cool. I watched like behind the scenes and how he made it. And it was when I watched the behind the scenes and when he shot the scenes, how they shot the scenes where the little girl was standing there and turned around and grabbed her by the throat.
Yeah.
I actually watched them shoot that scene. So seeing that, that kind of let me know, okay, now I see what the fuck is going on here. And I kind of figured out the gate when she was so shook. When she got around beaches and shit like that, It was like, okay, I don't think this the same one. I don't think she's fighting for the same thing. So that's why it was like, it was interesting. It was good.
She was ready to leave as soon as they got there because she knew
what it was.
Yeah, what it was. She knew what it was. She knew the bitch was gonna come.
Yeah, she knew what happened. She knew what was doing. When she saw the old man was dead, you know what I'm saying, the little Jeremiah sign guy. It was like, I was like, okay, I see what's going on here. Mm-hmm. Good movie though. Very good.
It was a good movie. I loved the movie, to be honest with you, nigga, because they got real gangster and that shit, boy. I was like, look at the little girl, boy. They was snapping, boy. I was like, it's about time to get off that bullshit now,
Now see that part, that's the that's the thing, cause like that's where I will say that Get Out wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't.
No, it wasn't a bad movie.
You know
it just overhyped. Really, I mean, not overhyped, but overrated to me. Cause I'm like, man, a real nigga in them situations wouldn't get caught up like that, dog.
It was, but the thing was, he was trying not to. He was trying not to. He was aware. He wasn't really sleeping.
He was aware. He was aware, but he didn't know no better.
Yeah, he trusted the broad.
Over his homeboy.
But it was just the fact that he didn't pick up G on the fact that the moms was getting it.
Yeah, over the homeboy. The homeboy set it off rip. Don't be fucking around up there, nigga.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have did that shit. First time I gonna meet y'all in the country somewhere. No, we can meet in the city somewhere, first of all. I don't know these motherfuckers. Like that. Who y'all think really good in this bitch? I ain't finna go out there to chill with y'all for the weekend. I ain't never met you motherfuckers in the middle of nowhere and shit.
Yeah. True indeed. I gotta sleep here. Wait a minute.
For real. I'm sleeping here for the weekend. I don't know you motherfuckers. I don't know what kind. And y'all white. Come on now, I'm a nigga. I'm dark as hell. I'm black as a bitch.
Actually, there's actually a movie. There's actually a movie out too. If you look up on Voodoo, there's a movie out recently that's called something like that. It's like a party. It's about that. He's the only black guy going to a party.
Tyrell or some shit. I think it's called Tyrell. I watched it.
Yeah.
I watched it.
He's the only black guy going to the party.
I watched that shit. Yeah. That shit was crazy, nigga. Oh man.
But I mean, that's like Ice-T surviving the game with Rugged Hauer and your boy.
But
Rock,
no G. That movie was nothing what you would thought that movie was. No, that movie was nothing what you thought that shit was gonna be.
Yeah.
That Tyrell shit, nigga, whatever. I think it was Tyrell, one of them motherfuckers. But no, it wasn't, nigga. At the end of the movie, I'm sitting there like, really? That's it? That's what happened? This nigga was just tripping the whole fucking time? Dawg, for real. At the end of the movie, you sitting there confused. I was like, what the fuck is this?
If it's not drama, then I don't want to see it. Then
It is drama.
No, if I'm saying if at the end of the movie it was nothing really happened, he wasn't really being attacked or chased.
Exactly.
I don't want to see that shit.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Nah,
at the end of the movie, nigga, and I'm gonna tell you, nigga, he freaked out. I think after this second day or whatever, he freaked out. He was already acting fugazi and shit, like over some other shit anyway. But then he freaked out the next night or whatever, nigga. He grabbed his shit, didn't tell them all these shit. He ain't tell nobody nothing. He grabbed his shit and got to walking. He went to grab his car. He was boxed in and shit by the little white boy from Superbad. He came to the crib and shit. So he was like, fuck it. This is how fucked up he is and fucked up in the head he was. He in the middle of nowhere. He knows it's at least a mile to the cell phone tower where they had to drive to go if they wanted to use their phone. Middle of no fucking where. His car stuck. He just walks with his bag down the fucking dark ass road, nigga. I'm talking about he got to light up the phone to even see where he's going down the road. And just walks down the road to this white lady house who we ran into like the first day he got there. We was like, yeah, I'm right down the street from y'all. If you ever need some help, just come holler at me and shit. So he just go knock on this lady house like, you remember me and shit? And you told me,
trust her.
Yeah, you told me if I could come over here, and her husband, a black dude, and he's sitting there like, who's this motherfucker? He's like, man, nigga, you need to get the fuck out of my house. He's sitting, you know what I'm saying? He's sitting there fucking with dude like, man, nigga, yeah, I know what she might have said, nigga, just 3 a.m, motherfucker, nigga, get the fuck about my shit. That nigga was like, so he got to feeling that vibe and walked back out again, and he freaking out and shit, and then next thing you know, the white people who he left come rolling up on him like, dude, what's wrong with you, man? Dude, man, I just got scared. Next thing I know, they back at the crib taking selfies and shit like.
And then what? He fucking snaps out again and just leaves, and then they try to kill him. I mean,
That's the end of the movie. That's the end.
You know what? You're right. I think I did see the trailer, and that's what it came down to. I was like, dude, for real.
That's the end of the movie, nigga.
That's the stupidest fucking movie ever. So what? Just black people just tripping and shit?
Yeah, basically.
Like, we're not gonna hurt you.
Yeah,
Come
basically.
on, play, hang with us.
On the real.
There's gonna be a part 2 where they gonna fuck Tyrell. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And if it's not, then we need to shoot that shit.
No, that shit would trip me out. Dude, I got to the end of the movie
Part
like,
2.
really? Dude, I was like,
Change his name Tyrone and shit.
blew my mind, G. Blew my
Not the
mind.
director's cut, but the cracker's cut.
For real.
real
Blew my mind on that movie, nigga. I was sitting there like, that's why I was sitting there like, nigga, that ain't the movie you think it is.
Come on back, Tyrell.
That ain't the movie you think it is and shit.
Yeah, take selfies. Nigga. And all of a sudden, somebody in the background behind that nigga wanting this selfie. Like, for the crack in the back of the head or some shit.
Dog, for real, man.
That nigga.
For real, dude. And there's the nigga from The Shy on there. Nigga who played Eazy-E and motherfucking Straight Outta Compton. I was sitting there tripping like, oh, wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't.
I'm like, that's
yeah,
this
I
movie?
saw that trailer and I was like, okay, it did kind of look like you just had this nigga run around like somebody after him or not. He just making niggas look crazy and this shit.
Yeah, he just was really tripping and
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? Like niggas can't be around white folks.
Yeah, he was really tripping. You know what I'm saying? They white people doing white people shit, and he got to tripping like, ah.
And now white people know y'all make us nervous,
And so, what else we got? What else came out? What was the last Marvel movie, man? What, Captain Marvel?
Yeah, supposedly bullshit.
Captain Marvel. I liked the Captain Marvel actually. I mean, it gave me the feminine vibes or whatever, but my girls liked it, so I liked it.
I've heard mixed feelings about it. I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard mixed feelings about it. I heard it could have been a little better, but I didn't hear it was shit. So
you didn't hear it was shit?
Something I'm gonna check out.
I mean, what you mean by could have been a little bit better?
No, I'm saying that's from what I heard as a person
what they say?
Like comic books.
What was wrong with it?
I guess as far as the way the origin story was, it wasn't official.
Oh.
Right, because basically, like I guess the first comic book, well not I guess, the first comic book, Captain Marvel was a black woman.
Yeah.
Say what?
An afro and everything. You know, full figure, big titties, curly. She was a chocolate skin. She was a black woman. That was the first Captain Marvel.
Nah. But first of all,
we're gonna ignore that.
Hey, first of all, we're gonna ignore that, and we're just gonna talk about the blonde Captain Marvel. Right. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Right. We're gonna do like the rest of the world and ignore the first Captain Marvel was black, and just talk about the blonde Captain Marvel.
Right.
Brie Larson, aka Captain Marvel.
Right.
Carol Danvers.
Her Cap.
You know what I'm saying? The black one will forever go down in history as being unknown.
Right.
Cap.
I forgot her name.
Even though she's the
I think she actually had a Hispanic type name, but she was black.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
But I think they're trying to say that the young African American woman in the film is her or a descendant or a dimensional.
Oh yeah, the little girl. Yeah, the little girl's supposed to be Photon.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be Photon.
But that's the thing. Photon is Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Her origins go back. Captain Marvel became Photon. She evolved at least 6 or 7 times.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, Captain Marvel.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait for Endgame next month, nigga. Endgame really be the shit.
That's really what I've been looking forward to because I want to see what the fuck's going on here. How they gonna do
You know, this is it for the Hulk. He done.
Yeah.
What's my boy name? Mark Ruffalo? He a rap. He done after this.
He's not gonna be Chris Banner.
Not being Banner no more. Okay. He's done.
Are they bringing somebody else in, or they just going?
Who the fuck knows? Chris Evans done.
Hulk's just gonna be Hulk now, like Thor. World.
Well, in the movie, he's supposed to turn into Professor Hulk now. He's supposed to be Professor Hulk by this movie.
But that's the thing. Gray Hulk and all of that. He was just Gray Hulk.
That was Gray Hulk, but Professor Hulk was basically Gray Hulk and shit.
So that's what they're finna do. They're finna evolve him to where he just walks around.
Yeah, he can walk around as Hulk, but have Banner brain.
Smart.
Yeah.
Say Chris Evans.
Banner, he's just strong as Hulk.
Yeah.
But he's smart. He's just Bruce Banner, strong as Hulk and shit.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's what they gonna do. But yeah, he done. I mean, from what I always heard, this was a little trilogy for him anyway. Starting with which one was the one they started with?
Thor.
No, Thor. I think was the second part, and this the. Well, yeah, I guess it did start with Thor. Because Thor and then the last Avengers, Infinity War, and now it's going to be, Endgame. Because they said it's supposed to be like a 3-parter for Thor because they can't do a real movie for him. Right. Because his real rights is owned by Warner Brothers or some crazy shit. So they can't do an official movie for Hulk.
Oh, Hulk. Oh,
yeah.
Warner Brothers, ain't that the people that own like DC or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, so they can't do a movie of Hulk, but they can use Hulk the character. They own the license to use Hulk the character, but they not licensed to have make a movie
based
of
on
Hulk.
him.
Yeah, so they basically was breaking up Thor, Infinity War, and Endgame with a little sidebar storyline about Hulk.
Okay.
So it can be like his own trilogy movie.
But that's supposed to set up how he's able to.
Thanos
now.
Well,
or at least try.
I mean, he gets to know his inner battle with Hulk and realize how him and Hulk supposed to work together more than fight each other. I guess you can say that. That's been this inner struggle.
Yeah,
that's really been a storyline that's been going on. The inner struggle between him and Hulk.
Right, because really they would be stronger to function like that, where just Hulk is the outer shell. But Bruce Banner is the end of shit.
Yeah. But Hawk, he don't like Banner because he feel Banner uses him, and Banner don't like Hawk because he feel Hawk only can be used for that type shit.
Well, I mean, only what the fuck you
But Hawk like I got feelings, nigga. Hawk like nigga I like to
got feelings.
Yeah. Hawk like I got feelings and shit, nigga. I ain't just out here just to beat. I'm not just here to smash.
Kumbaya, Hawk.
He's like I'm not just here to smash.
Yeah, you want to put on an album? All right, let's do it.
He was like I want to find love. He was like I like Black Widow and shit.
Hey, why not? You damn near killed her.
You know what I'm saying? Chase their ass down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Damn near killed her.
For real. Shit. What else we got to talk about, nigga? It ain't really been shit cracking all week.
I'm sorry, man. Again, I've said this before. I've actually had a manicure before.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have.
Huh.
Okay.
And it lasted about the time I left from the place to the point where I got to my car and I realized my keys were in my pocket.
Oh, you had to go
So I
get
had
it
to put my hand
in your pocket and go, and that fucked
my
it up.
fresh fingernails, and it just
Oh, it made it not pretty.
Yeah. So I drove straight to my mom's house and was like, "You got some fingernail polish remover?" And she was like, "What?"
Oh, but see, that's the thing. I thought if you go get a manicure or whatever, you don't have to get polished. I thought you can just do it regular. You have to get polished?
Here's
I don't know. Never tried it. Never.
I thought they can just...
That's the great part about these kind of things, because we could talk about how we talked about this from I didn't tell y'all I actually had a manicure. When we talked about this as a topic, that's why I was like, it's cool.
So break it down. How does it work?
Ask me. Thank you. How it works is this. First, I met this nice little Asian chick. She was Thai. She was very good. Nice little ass and shit. Thai chicks got nice asses. So she's taking manicure, everything, and all that. So she talks me into coming out there. Okay, cool. Just so I can sit there and look at her and shit. Okay, you can fuck with my hands. She can touch me and shit. Talk. So we talked and all that kind of shit. And she cut my nails. She filed them. It's like little shit around your nails. She scraped that shit away or something. I was like, dude, you're doing too much. Just. So she was like, what color fingernail polish you want?
Fingernail polish?
I don't want to
Now, do I need that? She was like, okay, I'll use clear. I said, okay, yeah, that's probably best.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah.
So she did it, and I had to sit there and put my hands on the little light thing, little neon light,
little jar
and
type
shit. Everything was fine. I think there was a little verbal squabble and shit too, some nail salon type shit.
Entertainment.
Actually saw one of the guys I work with come in there.
Oh, for
He
real?
got a full service. He got pedicure and manicure.
Oh, damn. So he was a regular.
Yes, he is.
So
And I say he is because I'm sure he's still going there.
Oh, hell yeah.
But so when it was all said and done, me and the chick, later on that night we went out after she saw my nails was fucked. I told her what happened, but
Yeah.
she knew I wasn't gonna keep that shit no way. I told her that. Either way, fucked up thing. Left my keys in my pocket. So I go to the car and I'm like, what the fuck? I stood there about 2-3 minutes. I said I should have went in there and got her ass and told her to reach in my pocket and get my keys.
Yeah.
But that would have been kind of sexist. But that's why I was like, oh fuck it. I don't want this shit on my hands anyway. I just put my hands in. When I saw how I looked when I was done, I was like, yeah. I called Mom. I was like, you home? She was like, bet. You got fingernail polish remover? She was like, bet, nigga. I'm on the way.
But
10
no,
minutes
it gotta
later, I
be a
had that shit off
natural
my
way
hands.
to do that, man. It gotta be like an oil or something you can use instead of having fingernail polish.
I mean,
And
I
if
would
not,
think you
why
would do
it
it
isn't?
without it. Cause what is a manicure? What did they do to your shit that you can't do? What do they do?
It's not
cuticles and
just
shit.
Yeah, there's a little thing they use that like if you look at your fingernail,
Okay, your cute,
like at the back where your
cuticles.
finger is, like right in here. It's
Yeah.
like that little lip on your finger. That's not supposed to be there.
Okay,
They scrape that shit off and scrape underneath there. And
okay,
what have you?
and clip them. Make sure they not going.
It looks
ain't got
beautiful,
no-
man. It was
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
So the shit that they
Look
put
great.
on there, they had to put that on there.
I might go in there if I ain't gotta get
Yeah.
nail polish.
I'm gonna tell you.
If I ain't gotta get nail
She
polish,
did a
I might
wonderful
do it.
fucking job. She actually, because this was like a school for her, like a class.
Yeah.
I was like, for me doing this was helping her with her class. I was, helped her with her grade.
Oh,
She
so
got that.
so that might have been just what she needed to do to get her grade. You might not have had to actually get nail polish.
No.
Yeah, that's what. Okay.
Yeah, that was as I said. That was a part of what she had to do to get her grade.
I really want to know because I've never had one. I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing to do, but
It's not.
I might see because I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you know. I got them goddamn gorilla hands.
I tell you what, man.
But I don't want them putting no fucking fingernail polish
like
on my
this,
shit. I don't do that. But as far as clipping my shit, making my shit look a little better.
Yeah, man,
Without
making
the
it healthy.
fingernail polish,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's cool. But then she put the fingernail polish on and my shit was shiny.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, you know.
If you put something on my shit, it need to be some shit to where it make it grow.
Shit.
Now you're too. Now
You see what I'm saying?
This is too pretty. You know, this is. I could have went out and hooped with this and niggas wouldn't have noticed. But now if I go out there and hoop, niggas gonna you wearing nail polish?
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
I
like
don't want
nigga,
nothing. I
shining
want
like a
something
motherfucker.
to help it.
Yeah, shining and shit, nigga.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
I'd have been mad because I'd have been hooping like, you ain't doing this every 2 seconds and shit. Like, making sure my shit ain't scratched and shit.
Yeah, I might go do that, man. I might put that on my agenda for this week.
so what? The pedicure for the feet and shit,
Yeah,
right?
same
They
thing.
do the same fucking thing. They scrape the shit out your toes and go up and just file them down. I mean, it was almost like a fingernail massage.
But they do my feet, but they got some
Hand
work to
massage.
do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I might, for real.
She asked me
Nigga.
about the pedicure. I was too embarrassed about
Well,
it.
say I don't have athletes' feet. I got athletes' feet.
Yeah, nigga, my feet. This shit is
I
done.
don't have.
What it gotta be like $35?
Nigga,
I go do that shit, nigga. I'm gonna do
you
that
be
shit
in
this
there all
week.
day.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go get. I'm gonna go to a spa, nigga. I'm gonna go to a spa.
Yeah, body. I've not had like a massage, man. I'd like to go.
See, I've never had nothing like that, except for from a girl or something. You know what I mean?
I'm
No,
talking
Other than that, as far as
I'm gonna
being
do a
able
spa,
to get
dog. I think I might hit a
you
spa.
saying,
Never been in
where
that.
you sit somewhere and you chill.
Yeah.
like a spa day or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Lay down and the bitch come in there and
Yeah.
come in there and rub you down and massage your shit. You know what I'm saying? Not your shit, but you massage you and shit.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Just a spa, nigga. Can
that's
sit back and chill, relax,
yeah.
soak if I want to, sit in the sauna if I want to, get the mani pedi, whatever fuck it is.
Well, shit, that's the groovy part about being like getting older. You're
that's
able
what
to
you're supposed to
experience
do.
shit like that.
And you need that.
Yeah.
You need that.
When I was young, nigga, I wasn't thinking about that shit.
Put it on my to-do list.
About to say, I'm calling for it right now.
Well, say bucket list.
I
Damn.
tell you
Put
what,
it
if
on
you're
the
listening
list.
to the podcast, you know what I'm saying? Go and get your Patreon right now. Throw in a couple dollars, see if the price. And we'll tell you all about it, how we feel.
For real. Yeah, you think we should do medi pedis, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and cash out that
see
shit.
how some real brothers go through some shit like that. Yeah. A brother really do need a good massage.
Yeah, every now and then, you know what I mean? Every now and then. Not the ghetto one.
Especially from a lovely lady. Not the home remedy.
Not the ghetto
Not
one.
with the Epsom salt.
Bitch hands rough as shit, touching the wrong
Just
spots.
sitting there just pushing on you and shit.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
she
don't
just
push
mad.
me and shit.
She tried to hurry up, but it's time to go to sleep and shit. Like,
Pushing on you and shit. No, don't
I'm
push
like,
me.
man, what the fuck,
It's
man?
not a massage. You just
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Babe, go sleep. Don't worry about it.
This ain't an opportunity for you to just slap on me and shit.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
it and shit.
Chopping and doing shit you seen on TV and shit. Like,
No, that ain't how it
nah,
works.
that ain't how they do it for real.
You know what you're doing? That shit hurt.
But yeah, put it on the list.
Yeah.
So, all right, y'all convinced me. What else we got? Nothing.
I think we did talk about everything.
I think we done talked about every fucking thing, yo. Did we talk about LeBron?
No, we didn't do
we
this
didn't say shit about it.
Nah, I
did
just
do Lil
mentioned his
Wayne.
ass when I talked about the hairline and shit. Lil Wayne,
Yeah,
fool
that
ass
was-
hairline. But
I
yeah,
was-
LeBron is a
Man, fuck
disappointment to everyone.
That
Let's
was
talk
very
about the
crushing.
best team in the league right now. What's the best
Milwaukee
team
Bucks?
running?
The
Exactly.
Bucks.
Them boys
Milwaukee
is on
Bucks.
the run.
The Bucks.
Them niggas is doing it.
More green and gold.
You
Got
know
the
what I'm saying?
goddamn Greek freak.
Yeah,
Goddamn
yeah.
head of leading the charge.
The evolution of LeBron James.
And I'm proud of him.
MVP. What
for
LeBron
real.
should have been.
Even though my boy Trey
Could've
Young,
been.
shout out Trey Young in Atlanta Hawks.
Oh yeah, Trey
Show
TL.
up, show up.
I'm
He
a
doing
fan.
his thing. He won the
Yeah,
game.
doing his thing.
Game winning shot.
Trey
Game
TL.
winning shot.
That's
Who
my
was that?
boy.
Golden State too?
That's
Oh,
my
no, who's
team.
it?
Philly.
And a
Philly.
shout out
Yeah,
to them.
Philly got 'em.
They doing their thing, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
That's building. That's gonna build. If he stays and they continue to try to build around
Get my
him,
nigga Rookie of the
that'll
Year.
grow.
Rookie.
Him in college.
Trey Young for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that'll
want
grow.
him over Doncic, but Doncic got it sold up. He in cruise control.
It'd be interesting to see where Zion go.
Zion, he gonna be what, another Blake Griffin? Hey, they said this nigga is a morph between Larry Johnson and Anthony Mason.
Look,
Man,
can
What
I
kind of
see?
shit is
this
that,
nigga-
nigga?
I would really like to see
this
Zion.
nigga got a vertical out this world, though.
Larry
he
Johnson
does.
and Anthony Mason?
Yeah. If you think about Anthony, because Anthony Mason had ball handles, but he
But,
was
bruh,
big like Larry Johnson, and Larry
This nigga
Johnson would
big
dunk
as
on
fuck,
anything.
Jumping up like that, bro.
That's what I'm
Before
saying. Larry Johnson could
fucked
dunk
his
on
back up, Larry
anything.
Johnson was a monster on the rim.
Yeah, because he would dunk on anything. But that's what I'm saying. If the Atlanta Hawks could get Zion with Trae Young
Oh, hell
to
no.
have
they
that
ain't
kind
gonna
of a
happen.
young package,
They ain't
and,
gonna
and,
give it.
and
That
it's
ain't
not gonna happen. But if that could
They ain't
happen,
gonna give it to him. But
I would.
boy,
And
if that was,
if I'm Adam Silver, do you know what? I'm finna give the Atlanta Hawks Zion Williams because I want to see a young package like that evolve the NBA and shit. Because
Wait,
LeBron out
But
here
the little
slipping
John
and shit.
Collins niggas is underrated, man. He ain't getting his
John
props.
Collins, but yeah, John
'Cause
Collins
he
been
showed
doing
me
his
putting
thing.
that
Shout
work.
out to him.
He averaged
Yeah.
20 and 10.
Yeah. Shout out to
Yeah.
him. Bazemore, all them niggas, they
Yeah.
been balling.
Because he the one Trey throw them alley-oops to all the time. He be catching them bitches in spins and shit. He don't
Yeah,
just catch
yeah.
them motherfuckers. He catch them motherfuckers and do
Yeah.
360s and shit like, bam, from half court, like, damn.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm proud of them. They looking a little better than they was. So hopefully they doing. You know what I mean? Like hopefully
Let's take
every
it,
year
man.
gets
I mean,
better
it's
and
gonna
better. I hope that for 'em.
It's funny too because even the Phoenix Suns, they be out there balling. Devin Booker is cold.
Yeah, Devin Booker got G.
Man, he got game,
he
bro.
slept on, man. He's
Yeah.
really slept on. I really don't think that the Braun brothers can go to Phoenix unless Devin Booker leaves, which I would hope would be. If you know what, if the Ball brothers want Phoenix, y'all can have it. Just get Devin Booker out there and send him somewhere with somebody who's gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Put him with a motherfucking.
He gonna have to ask to go somewhere else. That's all it is.
Yeah, put him with
His
the
contract gotta come up.
shit in Chicago.
Yeah, he gotta sit back and just
Yeah,
live it out
young-
there.
young-
A lot of them motherfuckers don't care about being in Phoenix right now because they can go out there, hoop, get paid.
And the thing too,
Lose, you lose.
honestly, that to me, the younger players right now, I'm not. It's not that I'm happy what's happening with LeBron. It's just the fact that I'm hoping that this playoffs opens up people's eyes to every other player in the league.
Because all these niggas has been satisfied with just being who they be instead of
Yeah,
being
man.
better than what they
That's
be.
what I'm saying, man.
And that was because LeBron always figured he never had to get better. His
Yeah.
game never got better.
And
He
they
never
looking at this
evolved.
shit like it's a downside to the NBA because he's not gonna be in the nigga. It's an upside, man. It's an upside. Now we get to see who's really out here and shit.
And that's why I think that's one of the reasons why I like Trae Young, because he's actually making the team look better around him. You know what I mean? Like without them, without him, they'll look like a whole totally different team. But with
Hell
him
yeah.
being there,
Hell
he's
yeah.
making that team look way better than what they would be. And I feel like that's the sign of a true leader. Like really trying to make that team better than what it is, regardless of what position you play or how big or how tall you is.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you
going on with
honestly.
your season?
I'm gonna tell you honestly. Bullshit ain't nothing. When they made the trade for Doncic or whatever, nobody knew who fuck Doncic was, whatever. I kind of knew what he was, and I knew what he was gonna be. But even after he been killing all this year and all that shit, none during that period in time, I was like, they shouldn't have did that trade.
Yeah,
I always felt like that was a great fucking trade.
that was, but he's showing them. He's
Hell
showing
yeah,
them.
that was always a great trade to me because it caught on so quick. Trade TL, nigga.
This is
Doncic wouldn't have been that same way in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Even with him killing like he doing, he still wouldn't have been accepted the same way.
Yeah, they did get Golden State.
For real. Him being in Dallas was perfect. Perfect. He accepted way better than Trae Young would have been accepted in Dallas.
Yeah, because Dallas, that's down his alley. That's Dirk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They like that.
And
that's
it's funny,
their
Dirk was-
speed
Dirk-
right
That's
there.
why I was like, that was a perfect trade for
Yeah.
both of them.
Yeah, Dirk was balling last game.
Yeah.
For him to be going out, that's a good player to follow him up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
They did really.
And they got Porzingis.
And you gotta think about this.
And he's just hurt right now, right?
Yeah, they got Porzingis.
And that nigga, like, he's not like you gotta think. Trae Young came from college. Doncic came from fucking professional league.
Playing pro.
He was playing pro league, nigga, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old. You know, he was playing like
Doncic in the league like he a vet, actually.
Yeah.
And it's funny because what makes it even better is that the fact that Trae Young sees it and he knows that he can't allow Doncic to be better than him.
Yeah, he can't.
So that's gonna make him get better and better and better.
That's that killer, man.
It's just if Atlanta season and they just got to do what they got to do to get somebody to surround him.
Mm-hmm.
They get players around him, he gonna be good.
But I think that's what
he's
they
really
gonna do.
good, dude. The Hawks will be in contention in the playoffs. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm a Bucks fan. I did the way Antetokounmpo playing. If the Bucks hold it down like they doing, if they keep the core they got and keep the players they got, and keep doing what they doing. We gonna hold down the East.
Oh yeah, I straight.
Kumpel gonna be a beast to beat.
For years.
Who fucking with y'all?
For years.
Yeah, Kumpel gonna be a beast to beat. But Trae Young ain't no punk, man.
Trae Young ain't no punk,
man. That kid's
But
good.
I feel like this Buck season right now, man. This y'all
That's
season.
it. I mean,
Who fucking with y'all? Ain't nobody fucking with y'all.
even if they don't get the chip,
They claim Philly. They claim Philly. Well, MB said he the most unstoppable player in the league.
You claim Philly, but we beat Philly.
What?
Didn't we just beat them a day or two?
Yeah. That's why I said I was like, I mean, I ain't tripping off of Embiid. Honestly, if the Bucks, I don't put it past them. I don't put it past them, getting to the Eastern Conference Finals. I believe they're going to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Getting to the finals and winning it, I want to see. It's not that I'm going to say they're going to do.
And that's the thing about it.
I really just
I'm saying if they get to the if you get to the Eastern Conference Finals, I'm cool with that. I'm really cool with that. If the Bucks can get to the Eastern Conference Finals, I'm cool with that, to be real with you, because I know we winning it next year. But if we get to the finals this year and it's Golden State, nigga, it's gonna be an exhibition going on them niggas, dude. It's gonna be an exhibition because Giannis on the biggest stage.
I don't see nobody fucking with y'all. Even if it was Golden State or Houston to play 7 games in the finals.
Houston ended up bucking us in the fucking
they did.
7-game series. Houston ended up getting us on some bullshit.
Them the only 2.
I don't think Middleton. I don't think anybody. I don't think the coach. If the coach gets the, you forget, because he used to coach this Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah.
So they're not getting there and not taking it if they got the chance to. There ain't no way they're not gonna not do that.
Yeah. Because them niggas is on this year. Budenholzer got something to prove too, because he running to Popovich. He can't keep bullshitting. He got to win some chips.
Yeah.
For real. He under Popovich. Can't be out here just winning 66 games, going to the playoffs, losing.
Nope, can't do that.
Got to win some chips. Well, with the crack of that, I guess we're at the end of our episode this week. Pretty good episode. New equipment, new gear, new audio, you know what I'm saying? Getting the shit together in here.
Sure enough.
Gonna get better and better, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's neighborhood.
Sure.
Only the beginning. So just keep checking us out. Any kind of questions, just email bpc247@gmail.com. Any kind of questions you want us to discuss, want us to shout you out, any, just let us know you're listening. Much love. Peace and soul. One love, one thug, one nation. Chill.